In part 3 of today's episode of our flat-sided needle series, we will review sewing and construction machine needles. The first up are these sewing and construction needles. You will notice they have the code SPI indicating they are ultra sharp. These needles are great for heavy or tightly woven fabrics such as canvas bags and denim jackets. These Organ brand needles come in 10 packages containing 10 needles. We have a nice array of sizes ranging from 70-10 on the smaller end to the 90 on the larger end. When you are sewing, you need to consider the fabric and the thread being used. If you use a heavy woven material, you want a bigger needle, such as the 80 or 90. If it is a thinner thread, you may want to go with a smaller needle, 70 or 75. These SPI needles with extra sharp points pierce the thick woven fabric, creating a nice straight decorative seam stitch. These are great choices when sewing on medium to heavyweight tightly woven fabrics like denim, canvas, and twill. Next up, these are leather point needles. Leather point needles have a cutting point, making it much easier to pierce leather and vinyl. These come in a single 10 pack and are available in sizes 75-11 and 90-14. We also carry a package of the two largest containing 3 90-14s and 2 116s. If you want all the sizes, you can purchase all 3 packages together, which will give you a great assortment to have on hand for any thickness of leather or vinyl you might need to work with. We're now going to show you our selection of universal needles. A universal point needle isn't quite a sharp or a ballpoint. The point type falls somewhere in the middle. These needles come in a 5-pack in sizes 70-10, 80-12, and 110-18, giving you a small, medium, and extra large needle. That last one is handy for thicker threads and thicker fabrics. Now for our jersey needles. Jersey needles are for stretchy knits like t-shirts and performance wear type fabric. We have 70-10, 80-12, 90-14, and 116 size needles, a variety for you to choose from based on the thickness of your fabric. Performance wear is often made of an ultra-fine polyester knit with some lycra or spandex, which stretches to a greater extreme than regular t-shirts. You want to ensure the needles you use for any kind of knits are ballpoint needles like these because a sharp would cut through your fabric and create holes. Again, these needles are specific for knits like t-shirts, sweatshirts, polo shirts, and performance wear, and sometimes called as jersey fabrics. Here we have our quilting needles by Organ brand. The code on the package is QU. This is a 5-pack with 3 75-11s and 2 90-14s, giving you 2 sizes to choose from. The 75-11 size will work for most quilting projects. The larger 90-14 needle will be needed for heavier quilting threads such as a cotton number 30. Their slim, sharp points make them perfect for quilting and are also great for making buttonholes. Lastly, we will discuss Serger needles, made specifically for use in Serger machines. You will notice the code on these needles is ELX705. These needles are flat-sided, which is what most Serger machines use. Serger machines, often called overlock machines, use a special feed that requires 4 threads and 2 separate needles. The serger or overlock stitch creates a finishing stitch on the raw edge of the fabric to prevent unraveling. These particular needles with the code SUK are the ballpoint, and we have the small 75-11, the medium 80-12, and the largest 90-14. They are also left eccentric, which you typically need for serger machines. They are sold in a 100-pack. Thank you for joining me in today's Learn With Me episode about flat-sided sewing and construction machine needles. This was the last of our part 3 of our needle series. Feel free to review our other episodes of our Learn With Me series. And you can check out also our educational resources on allstitch.com.
All Stitch, all the supplies, all the savings, every day.